Q1081. The lateral dimensions of Class D airspace are based on A. The number of airports that lie within the Class D airspace. B. 5 statute miles from the geographical center of the primary airport. C. The instrument procedures for which the controlled airspace is established. The correct answer is C. Class D airspace is typically designated around airports with an operational control tower, and the lateral dimensions are established based on the instrument procedures that require controlled airspace. These dimensions can vary depending on factors such as terrain, obstructions, and traffic volume, but are usually depicted on a sectional chart and published in the chart supplement. 1305. The typical outer radius limits of Class C airspace are A. 10 nm, B. 20 nm, C. 30 nm. The correct answer is B. Class C airspace is established around airports with a certain level of activity and IFR operations, and its dimensions are based on the instrument procedures for which the controlled airspace is established. The lateral dimensions of Class C airspace typically extend from the surface to 4,000 feet above the airport elevation, with a 5 nm radius surrounding the airport's primary surface area and an outer circle with a radius of 20 nm. This outer circle may be adjusted based on factors such as terrain, traffic patterns, and other airspace considerations. 1358. What is required when operating in an MOA? A. Obtain authorization from the controlling agency prior to operating in the MOA. B. Exercise extreme caution when military activity is being conducted. C. Fly only along military training routes, MTRs. The correct answer is B. While military activity is underway, pilots should fly with the utmost caution within a MOA. The MOA's activity status, active/inactive, is subject to periodic changes. In order to get precise information on the MOA operating hours, pilots need get in touch with ATC within 100 miles of the area. Although no approval is required, pilots should get in touch with the regulating agency to ask about traffic advisories before entering an active MOA. 1087. Responsibility for collision avoidance in an alert area rests with A. The controlling agency. B. All pilots. C. Air traffic control. The correct answer is B. Alert areas are designated to inform pilots of areas that may contain a high volume of pilot training or an unusual type of aerial activity. However, there are no specific rules or procedures for pilots operating in alert areas. Therefore, it is the responsibility of all pilots to exercise vigilance and maintain a lookout for other aircraft to avoid collisions in these areas. Air traffic control does not provide separation services in alert areas, and the controlling agency's responsibility is limited to providing information about the alert area's existence and purpose. 1095. Under what condition, if any, may remote pilots fly through a restricted area? A. When flying on airways with an ATC clearance. B. With the controlling agency's authorization. C. Regulations do not allow this. The correct answer is B. Remote pilots may fly through a restricted area only with authorization from the controlling agency. This authorization is typically obtained through the FAA's Drone Zone portal or by contacting the controlling agency directly. Unauthorized entry into a restricted area can result in enforcement action by the FAA. 1296. Where can you find information about operating in an MOA along your planned route of flight? A. Sectional chart. B. Chart supplement. C. Aeronautical Information Manual. The correct answer is A. Please see Legend 1. On sectional charts, MOAs are shown as a shaded, hashed magenta line. On the reverse of the sectional, you'll find details regarding the MOA, including its hours of operation, the altitudes it affects, and the agency in charge.